It goes to the tour, 82s, all 3 of them. Anybody, Rothschild, 72. Now I'm working my way up to the really, really priceless ones here, unless somebody wants to stop me.
Oh, okay. That's a chance. Go ahead, Henry. Come on. Zing one right at me. Maybe you'll get lucky. Okay. That's what I thought. Now, put the bottle down and stop wasting good wine on a hopeless endeavor. Please, you're not helping your situation any by depleting my collection.
It's not my situation I'm worried about, BJ. It is Mike's.
Pat, I'm not talking to you about Mike anymore. It's a dead subject.
Oh, God, BJ, what did you do to him?
Nothing, I'm just playing with you.
You know what? Maybe I will take my chances.
You know what? If you want to worry about someone, please worry about your sister, and you better hope your little silly phone call to her didn't make her suspicions any worse, because if sweet little Maddie doesn't stop snooping around in my affairs, you're both gonna be sorry.
Yes, hi. Is this the Bay Inn Motel? I'm trying to reach Henry Coleman. I was told he might have checked in there. No? Are you sure? Okay, thank you.
I've been looking all over for you. You didn't get my messages?
Nope, I've been busy. I called every hotel, motel, bed and breakfast in the Palo Alto area, and Henry hasn't checked into any of them. Next calls are the campgrounds.
Don't even bother.
You're right. Henry's no camper. Which proves my point that BJ is lying.
No, he's not. Just came to the house this morning for you. It's from Henry. Why don't you check out the postmark?
Palo Alto.
Oh, what are you, drunk?
No, I'm not drunk. My stomach is killing me. My head is spinning.
What are you doing this for sympathy, Mom? It's not gonna work.
No, I'm not faking it. My stomach is killing me. I'm dizzy. I feel like I'm gonna...
Hey, maybe this is for real.
God, it is for real, damn it!
Hey, look, you want something to soothe or something to drink? What about the papaya thing that you made earlier?
No, not the papaya drink.
She's cold and clammy. Well, something's wrong with her.
Oh, God, it hurts.
All right, I'm gonna call an ambulance.
I'm scared, Quinny. I'm scared.
You're gonna be okay, Mom. I'm here. I'm not gonna leave you, Mom.
Emily, you're reading this all the wrong way.
How am I supposed to read it? You asked me to marry you. I went off to think about it, and I come back and I find you in the middle of the room with all of Rosanna's things.
I can explain.
There's nothing to explain. Every time your life is even slightly off balance, you go running right back to her.
Maybe, but not for the reasons that you think. I mean, not
I was such an idiot this time. I can't believe I was actually coming back here to tell you that I would marry you, when the only reason you even asked me was to get me out of that jam with Tom so I could keep custody of my son. You don't love me. I mean, not really. Not the way you love her.
Come on.
I will not compete with a memory. I can't. Forget about getting married. Just forget everything.
Em, stop. Look, stop. You've got it all wrong.
Do I?
Yeah, you do. Look, when you came in, I was thinking about Rosanna, yeah, but you're the reason for that. This is about you, not her.
Okay, this I gotta hear.
Okay, look, I did. When I asked you to marry me, I was trying to make sure that Daniel's custody was not an issue, okay? And you seem to think that having a husband would send a message to Tom that you were more settled, so I proposed. But you said no. You turned me down.
I don't want a marriage of convenience.
Neither do I.
No, you want Rosanna. You still love her.
Emily, a part of me will always love Rosanna.
You can't let her go.
Em, you don't understand. That's exactly what I was doing. I was letting her go. I was trying to tell her, I know this sounds weird, but I was trying to tell her that I'd met somebody that made me feel alive again. That I'd met somebody that made me feel the way I felt when I was with her. And I think that I needed to hear you turn me down to realize how much I needed for you to say yes.
So you're trying to convince me or yourself?
I feel more connected to you than I ever have. And you said that you needed to go think, so I surrounded myself with my past to see if I had some kind of a future. I surrounded myself with memories to prove that I could say goodbye.
Oh, no, you can't.
Yes, I can. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, that's not what I saw in your eyes when I walked in the room.
Okay, look, I was a little lost. I have figured it out. I don't want to live in the past. I want you. I want us to get married, Emily.
I want to believe you so much. You have no idea. But I can't.
Don't threaten my sister.
Why is everything such high melodrama with you?
It's really funny. Coming from a guy who has locked me up in a wine cellar with an Aryan milkmaid to guard the door while he's hiring some creep to dispose of my best friend.
Oh, ex-best friend.
Oh, God, I knew it. I knew it. You killed him, didn't you?
Calm down. Mike's fine. I just mean he's not your friend anymore.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Thanks to you, BJ. Thanks. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm begging you to do something here. Leave Maddie alone. She's a good kid. All she wants to do is make sure that I'm okay. That's it. Now, you let me out of here. She quits her snooping. Problem solved.
Right, well, that's one way to go. Another way would be, well, to get you both out of my life for good.
If you wanted to get rid of me, you would have done it already.
Maybe I just haven't figured out the most efficient way yet.
You can't just erase people and expect no one to notice.
Sure you can. It's as easy as hitting the delete key on a computer. But, don't worry. I'm not a murderer by nature.
Prove it.
Okay. Well, I've put one new plan in motion that hopefully will get Maddie off my back. And if it doesn't, well, let's just say you'll have one less person to worry about on your Christmas gift list.
You listen to me. You're a paid cyber geek. You can do whatever you want to me, but you leave my sister alone. If you hurt her, if you go near her, I will claw through these walls in my bare hands and I will hunt you down. Do you understand me?
Good luck with that. But in the meantime, you better hope Maddie takes the bait.
Cool. It's got 4 gigs. That'll hold 1,000 songs. Sweet.
It's not sweet. It's lime green. I hate lime green.
Why?
Not only do I hate that color, but Henry knows I hate that color, so it makes no sense for him to send it to me. And a smiley face? I mean, come on.
What's wrong with a smiley face? I mean, you could use one sometimes. Most times.
I'm not 9, Casey. Henry would never send me anything with a smiley face. It's too cutesy. And what, no note? No hi, how are you? I miss you. I wish you were here. P.S. I'm not dead. Love, Henry.
He's on a business trip, so that usually means you're busy.
No, everything about this is so un-Henry, it's ridiculous. This is a con job, and I'm not buying it.
What do you mean a con job?
Somebody's going through a whole lot of trouble to make me believe that he's okay, which can only mean one thing. He's not.
Let's give him some room to work.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know. The flu? Food poisoning, maybe?
But you don't think it's anything worse than that?
No, there's no reason to jump to bad conclusions yet.
Can you believe it? I'm actually worried about her.
Don't worry, okay? Those guys didn't know what they're doing. We need to get her to the hospital.
Wait, it's that serious?
Her blood pressure and oxygen level are way down. She's going into shock.
But what's wrong with her?
We'll know when we get her to the hospital.
I'm scared. What's going on?
I wish I could tell you.
Oh, why would she go into shock? What's wrong with her?
I think you're being paranoid about this whole thing, Maddie. Henry's probably just having fun with you. This smiley face is probably a joke.
If Henry wanted to be funny, he would have put a skull and crossbones on it. Stupid smiley faces, no, not a chance. This is somebody's lame attempt to make me believe that Henry is okay. I'm not falling for it, so I'm gonna do everything.
Shh.
What?
Just walked in. Just play it cool.
I'll play it the way I want to play it.
Casey, Maddie, I'm so glad I found you.
Why's that?
Well, I know how worried you are about Henry, and then that got me thinking, and then I think too much, and now I'm worried too. So I'm just wondering, has he been able to reach you? I mean, has he been in touch with you yet?
That's just great going, Coleman. Threaten a man who's threatening your sister. That's great. That makes a lot of sense. I gotta get out of here. I wonder if I can cut through the lock.
Please to stop screaming like baby. And please to stop breaking wine.
You can't break wine, Hildegard. You can only break wine bottles.
The name is Olga.
Yeah, I know the name is Olga. What do you got there, huh? Rise of the Fourth Reich?
No, Mr. Smarty Pants.
10 steps to financial freedom. How entrepreneurial of you.
You think working for Mr. Green as bodyguard is the only thing Olga can do?
Wow, I hope not. I really do. I mean, it's obvious to me that you are a smart woman. I'm a bit, violent, but then some men are into that sort of thing. But I think that you've got a good heart and you've got a very clever brain. And that's why, Olga, it's baffling to me that you are working for a man like BJ.
He's paying very well.
Yeah, but you know what? I bet you can make your own money. I'm sure you're up to, what, step 5, 6 on the 10-step road there? Why would you degrade yourself by working for a man who obviously despises you?
What?
Honey, he hates women. Come on, especially women he can't control.
You are trying to tell Olga something, yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell Olga something. Now listen up.
Hey, Bob, how's Iris?
Oh, she's better. It was a close call. The EMS got there just in time.
Hey, what's wrong?
Well, we won't know for certain until we get the toxicology report back from the lab. We had to pump her stomach.
So is this like food poisoning or something?
That would be my guess, or an allergic reaction.
Is she conscious?
Yes,
Is it okay if I go in and see her?
of course. Listen, I'll let you know as soon as I get those reports from the lab.
Thanks, Uncle Bob.
You know, we have to watch her very closely. I want to make sure there's nothing toxic left in her system. But I'll keep you posted.
When you are here, I was afraid you weren't going to show.
Oh, of course I'm here. How do you feel?
I just had my insides vacuumed out.
Yeah, Dr. Hughes said they had to pump your stomach. What in the world did you eat this morning?
Nothing. I just, I had a piece of toast. I had my usual papaya drink that I had 1,000,000 times. I have no idea what would make me so sick.
Well, you're gonna be okay, so.
Hey, where's the little guy?
I left him downstairs in the hospital nursery. He's fine.
It's too bad. I wanted to see him one more time, in case.
In case what?
Well, they said they couldn't let me home tonight because they wanted to keep me longer for observation in case I get worse.
Mom, don't talk like that. You're gonna be fine.
See, honey, you do care. You just couldn't help yourself.
Hey, Cass, what are you doing here?
Iris called me. She said it was urgent.
But you called a lawyer when?
Just a little while ago.
Why?
Well, I was freaked out. I didn't know what was going on. I still don't. And so I kind of got to thinking about you and little Billy, and I thought, I better get my things in order, you know? So, Cass, I'd like you to draw my last will and testament, please.
Oh, Mom, you're overreacting.
Look, I'm not being superstitious or anything. It's just, you know, something happened to me. I want to make sure that you and Billy are covered. I mean, I don't have a lot to give you, but when I go, I want everything to go to you, Gwenny, and nobody else. So, Cass, can you do that for me?
I'd be happy to take care of that for you.
Thank you. Well, why don't you make yourself useful and go back to the house? I need my insurance policy. It's in the downstairs desk drawer, left side. Would you do that for me?
Yeah. Sure, I'll be right back. Gwen, do you want to walk me out?
Yeah. I'll be right back, okay? Here. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, no problem. But now, do something for me.
Yeah, what?
Be careful. I know Iris had a scare and all, and I'm not saying it's not serious, but I still don't trust her, and neither should you.
I have put everything on the line for you. I'm beginning to wonder if you even know how much.
Of course I do.
Well, then why do I feel like I'm an afterthought with you?
That's crazy. How could you even say that?
Because everybody comes first. Everybody else. If it's Jennifer or Will or Rosanna, especially Rosanna. I've walked away from a marriage. I fought my mother tooth and nail defending my choice to be with you. I've lied to Jennifer about the baby. I've risked going to jail, and now Tom is threatening to take my son away from me. And why? Because I have put you before everything else in my life. When are you going to do the same for me? When do I get to be first?
Now.
Now. Well, I think it's too late.
But we love each other.
Don't answer it. At least give me that much.
Paul! Paul, I know you're in there. I need to speak to you. It's serious. It's about Will.
Don't make this an either-or thing.
Are you giving me a choice?
Paul, please, it's an emergency.
I rest my case.
You said this was serious.
It is. Will's gone. Emily, I need to speak to my son alone for a minute.
That's fine. I was just leaving.
Please, Emily, no. I want you to stay, please.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
What the hell are you doing here?
I think someone deliberately poisoned your mother.
You marry me?
Why you say bad things about Mr. Green?
What do you mean, besides the fact that he's locked me up in a wine cellar?
Yeah.
Well, Olga, I think he's taking advantage of your fair and good-hearted nature. That's what I think. I think he's trying to confuse you about who's good and who is bad. Now, just because I'm the prisoner down here doesn't mean I'm the bad one. After all, I'm not the one who's threatening to harm an innocent young girl.
What girl? What harm?
There, you see? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. BJ is keeping you in the dark. While you're down here looking at me throw wine bottles against a wall, he is threatening to hurt someone whose only crime is that she cares about her older brother. Now, Olga, I don't believe that you are evil enough to partake in something like that.
I know nothing about girl. I just make sure Henry does not escape.
Even if it means my sister's gonna die? Is that in your job description? Are you going to stand by and watch something like that happen on your watch?
Do you really care if Henry's okay?
Well, yeah. I mean, I sent him to California on good faith, but if he got himself into some sort of trouble that has prevented him from contacting you, then... what? You still have doubts about me?
No. Turns out Henry is in Palo Alto.
Fancy that.
Yeah, go figure.
I guess I'm not the boogeyman after all.
Apparently not.
Yeah, so how'd you find out?
He sent me this, lime green. And it has this adorable smiley face on the back. Isn't it just the cutest thing you've ever seen? I just can't wait for him to get home. Any idea when that'll be?
Well, who knows? Anytime. It could be soon, and it's really up to him.
Why's that?
Well, you know, yeah, it has a lot of ground to cover.
Oh.
Right. And you know what? So do I. So, Casey, take care of our girl here. And Maddie, I am so glad you're not trying to turn me into a monster anymore. Have a beautiful day.
You too. Monster's too good of a word.
Whatever it is, Barbara, you can take care of it yourself. I'm sick of you breaking my door down every time Will or Jennifer sneezes.
Will is about to make the biggest mistake of his life.
If you're gonna go off on Gwen Norbeck again, I don't want to hear
I just had a conversation with Gwen Norbeck's mother, and she thinks that Gwen and Will are making a big mistake, too.
Why on earth would you even be hanging out with a nut job like Iris?
Well, that nut job happens to be a concerned mother, too. And in this case, she has every reason to be.
Paul.
What?
I'm leaving.
No, please. This will take 1 minute. I don't care. Okay? I don't care what Iris has to say about Will or his involvement with Gwen, and I can't believe that you would take one word that woman Iris says seriously.
You know what? Your little brother is headed down into a very dark place, and I am scared for him.
Why?
He walked in. He saw me having a conversation with Iris, and he went ballistic. He started screaming, shouting, threatening her.
Good for him.
No, you don't understand. I haven't seen him this disturbed since...
Don't you dare compare this to what happened with Rose. He's in a completely different space emotionally right now.
I was there, Paul. I saw him. I saw the hatred in his eyes, the rage.
Maybe he's just sick of everybody messing with his life.
No, I think that he is not able to handle this emotionally. He's not strong enough. And I think we need to get him back into therapy immediately.
But you're not saying that you think my mom's faking being sick, are you?
No, I'm sure that part's for real. Don't you think it's a little convenient that Cass Winthrop shows up right now?
Well, she had a pretty close call. Do you really think it's that strange if she wants to make out her will?
Yes, she's got nothing to give. I feel like this is all for show.
I'm sorry, Will, but this feels really weird having this conversation right now.
I know, and I feel weird talking about it too. I don't want her to find a way to mess up our plans to move into the apartment.
Look, she can't change my mind about that. Look, we both know what she's capable of, but she's in the hospital right now, and that's real. So we've got to give her the benefit of the doubt this time.
Okay, I hope you're right.
She probably needs me. I should get back inside.
Yeah.
I don't got a lot to offer, so the will is going to be short and sweet. Okay, I got a house, a pretty decent car, that life insurance policy that Gwen's boyfriend is bringing back here.
Okay.
I know it's not a lot, but I want to make sure that Gwenny gets it all when I'm gone.
Hey, look, you want to stop talking like that? You're going to be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. It's just, I don't know, I just can't shake this feeling.
What kind of feeling?
Call it intuition or something, but I don't know, I just got this feeling that something even worse is going to happen.
That's a normal reaction, especially after the scare you just had.
Then how come I keep hearing this little voice in my head? It's telling me that my time here is almost over. Finito. The end.
If my sister gets hurt and you turn a blind eye, Olga, you are just as guilty as BJ.
I am guilty of nothing.
Right, you're guilty of nothing. And if you look at the paper tomorrow and it says, young girl found at the bottom of a lake, causes unknown, are you going to be able to live with yourself, Olga, knowing that you could have done something about that?
Why do you say these bad things about Mr. Green?
Come on. You were his personal trainer. You knew him in his before self, right? When he was still vulnerable. Are you telling me in all that time you never noticed any behavior that was slightly strange?
A little strange.
No, it's more than strange, Olga. It is dangerous. Why do you think I'm down here? Do you think this is some practical joke, some prank? No, I am down here because I know a lot about him, and it's a threat to him. And my little nosy sister is a threat to him. Look, I know underneath that black belt that there is a soul, all right? A good soul, and I know that You're not gonna let my sister get hurt, will you?
What is it you think Olga can do?
Let me out of here. And if I can get to her, I can protect her.
No,
Please.
that I cannot do. I made promise.
Okay. Then talk to BJ. Talk to him. Tell him that Madeline is no longer a threat to him. That you overheard me muttering something about how she would give up looking for me once she got bored. Yeah, and there's no reason for him to hurt her. He obviously trusts you. Maybe he'll listen to you. Please.
Hey, hold up.
What?
Don't you think two heads on this case would be better than one?
Are you starting to believe me now?
Let's just say I have an open mind, right? You do make some good points, but none that are solid enough to take to my dad or any other DA in the country, but...
So what are you offering?
Let me help you.
You? How?
I could watch your back.
I don't need a babysitter.
Well, how about a fresh perspective?
As long as you don't hold me up.
I won't. I might just keep you out of trouble. All right, let's go over what we've got so far.
All right. The thing that keeps driving me crazy is that stupid phone call Henry made. It doesn't make any sense.
The one where he told you to stop whining?
Like I ever whine. You can accuse me of a lot of things.
For sure.
But not that. And Henry knows it too.
And why would he say it?
Well, that's the question, Einstein. Now we just have to figure out the answer.
The doctor said it's probably just a bad case of food poisoning or something.
Yeah. You don't think people die from that? It was just so scary.
Yeah, for me too.
You have no idea how that makes me feel to hear you say that. It's like you really care about me.
Yeah, well, I guess I was about as surprised as you were, so... So enough talking about this will, okay? You're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'll drop it for now, okay? I don't want to upset you, Angel Girl.
Hi. Hey, Dr. Youth. Mr. Winthrop, what brings you here?
It's a family business. So, Doctor, how am I?
Well, we don't have the results of all the tests back yet. How do you feel?
Well, better than before, I'll tell you that.
Listen, I was looking for you. Have you had a chance to have anything to eat yet?
No, I'm okay. I'll grab something later.
Well, I'm going to head over to Java and have a bite. Why don't you join me?
I don't know.
Oh, honey. No, go on. I'll be fine. I got some business to finish up with Cass anyway. When Will gets here, I'll tell him where you are, okay?
Okay.
Great. Let's go. See you.
I'll be back, okay?
Okay. What's really going on here?
What do you mean?
Iris, I'm a lawyer. I get paid to read between the lines. What is all this talk about death? Are you in some kind of trouble? Do you think someone's trying to hurt you?
What the hell are you doing here? I'd like to ask you the same question.
I'm getting something for Iris.
Hey, where is she anyway? I stopped by to check on her because she was looking a little under the weather when I saw her earlier.
She's in the hospital.
No way. What happened?
They don't know. They're not sure. It could be food poisoning. How did you get in?
Iris gave me a spare key.
Why do I find that hard to believe?
Why do I find it hard to care?
Okay, we'll see what you have to say after I call the cops.
Whoa, hold on there now, buddy boy. Look, here. See? Key, okay? Satisfied, tough guy?
As usual, you're blowing this out of proportion. You're overreacting. Will doesn't need to be on a psychiatrist's couch. I've been in the same room with that woman, Iris. It's enough to make anyone blow their stack.
You dismiss this? I was there. I saw what happened.
Maybe what upset him the most was seeing you conspire with that woman.
I wasn't conspiring with... You know, Gwen Norberg's mother and I do share one goal in common, and that is to keep our young children from ruining their lives. And if you love your brother, you will try to protect him.
Well, wait, this isn't about protecting him. This is about you thinking Gwen's not good enough for your son. I mean, God forbid your son should hook up with someone you disapprove of, huh?
I thought you were leaving.
Oh, my God,
God, it's always the same conversation with the two of you. You have a problem and you have to run to Paul. Have you ever been able to figure out anything on your own?
Do I really have to put up with this, Paul?
No, you can leave. Bye.
Come with me.
Why? What? To
We will
do
go
what?
find Jennifer. We will go to Will. We will force him to realize that Gwen is shoving him into some kind of psychological meltdown.
Oh, for God's sake, Mother, can you hear yourself? Will's not having a meltdown. You are.
Are you telling me that you're not going to help your brother?
I've already got my hands full trying to repair the damage that I've already done. I'm not going to get sucked into some intervention scheme.
What are you talking about? What damage?
It's none of your business. I told my kid brother that I would never again treat him like damaged goods, and I won't. I think Will's doing great. I think he's doing great. He's getting stronger every day. I think his relationship with Gwen is a positive thing. The only thing that is ever going to push him backwards, Mother, is you.
I love him. I only want what's best.
You want what you think is best. You don't care what he wants. You don't care what I want, or Jennifer for that matter. You're only happy when you're controlling everything, which is why none of us can stand to be around you, Barbara.
You're my family. And I love you.
Yeah, well, we're gone. And you're clinging to air. So please just go. Go. Leave.
I hope you can live with yourself if your little brother does something dangerous to himself or anyone else. And maybe I am clinging to air, but you and your brother are both clinging to selfish women who will destroy—
Not one word about it. I'm so sorry.
I tuned her out a long time ago.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Thank you for defending me and Will.
I love you. Emily, you gotta know that.
Love was never the issue.
And she's wrong, you know, you're not selfish, I am. I keep wanting for you to react to the world the way I do, and you can't. How could you? And it's really no wonder that I asked you to marry me and you said no. Can I tell you something? What? It's you, you know, you keep me sane. You keep me from falling over the edge. And I can't imagine my life without you. I can't live my life without you. I can't lose you, Emily. Yeah, okay. I guess I deserve that.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at us. I swear sometimes I think we're together because we're the only two people on the planet who would put up with each other.
So we'll put up with each other? Come on, what do you say?
Do you ever feel like, I don't know, after everything we've been through, we're supposed to be alone?
No. Something keeps pulling us back together, Emily. I don't know what it is. I don't think fate is done with us yet. I'm certainly not done with you. And I don't think you're completely done with me yet.
Well, you know I'm not.
You're my first love. And I know that I was clumsy and young. And half the time I didn't know what I was doing. And half the time I didn't even know what I was saying. But you saw through all of that. And you gave me a break. Can you do that again? Because in a lot of ways I still feel clumsy, you know? Half the time I still don't know what I'm doing, and half the time I still don't... I don't even know what I'm saying. See? I know this. I love you. So... one more time. Will you marry me?
despite your devotion to B.J. Green, and I know you would not allow an innocent young girl to get hurt just to save your job. So please, please don't let her get hurt. Please do the right thing.
And what right thing is that, Henry?
Mr. Green!
Hey, what's going on here?
I was asking lovely Olga here to marry me, so if we could have a little bit of privacy, please.
Don't let him get to you, Olga. Remember who signed your paycheck.
Yes, Mr. Green. I do not forget.
Good. You're doing a good job. Okay, so keep it up, but you can go now. You really didn't think you'd turn her against me, did you?
Okay, what happened to Maddie? Tell me your plan worked.
Why should I tell you that? I'm having way too much fun watching you squirm.
You know what? Slick, I bet I could get away with a murder rap considering the circumstances.
Right, but you'd have to pull off the murder first, right? And that's not really your style. Plus, let's face it, you're not really competition for me, are you? Are you? Come on, just admit that, and I'll tell you all about your sister, really.
No, BJ, I'm not competition for you. I'm not competition for you. Now tell me about Maddie.
She's fine. For now. I don't think she'll be a problem anymore. No. At least I hope not.
Why would Henry keep telling me not to whine? What was he trying to say?
Maybe it's a code for something. Did you used to whine a lot when you were a kid?
Never. Henry was always the whiner.
All right, well, then he's trying to tell you something else.
Yeah, but what? Okay. Don't whine, Maddie. You're always whining. Whine, whine, whine. Whine! Oh my God, that's it!
Well, she's gonna be all right, isn't she?
She's gonna be fine. She'll be leaving the hospital in a few days. What's troubling me is the way she became ill.
Well, I thought it was just food poisoning.
That's what I thought, too, at first. The tox lab called me a little while ago. All the results are not in, but the preliminary information is very disturbing.
What's wrong?
She was poisoned, but I don't think it was accidental.
What?
I think someone deliberately poisoned your mother.
If there's more going on here, Iris, you should tell me now.
That's probably nothing. I shouldn't have brought it up.
You didn't. You're speaking in riddles. Do you think you're in some kind of danger?
Yes, I do. I don't think this is crazy, but I don't think my getting sick was an accident. I think someone's trying to get rid of me.
Next week on As the World Turns.
We have to find the wine cellar. Come on.
Aren't you two a bit young to be drinking?
Right now, I'm here as a cop, Will, not as your dad.
I believe I did it. Don't you?
I got your message, but that's not why I'm here. Carly, I need your help.
If you feel like you need help, you can trust me. Please, just tell me what's really going on here.
Torn between a secret
I want to be married to Sandy. There's just one problem. I love Jonathan too.
and her son.
If you love me, you'll help me be with Tammy.
It's not that simple, Jonathan.
Now their fate lies in her hands.
There's nothing that is going to keep Tammy and me from getting married.
This week on Guiding Light, nobody does it better. CBS Daytime.